So we are going to move to the Irish stuff.
Yes.
So my first random question, no pressure. What makes you Irish?
Apart from the obvious, I was born here.
Okay.
No, Mo is a special type of Irish, though.
Well, the Queen doesn't have you under her thumb. Are you gonna play that card, Deb? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Queen doesn't have you under her thumb, I guess. So.
Okay.
What makes you Irish? How much whiskey you can drink?
Yes.
Good question.
Yeah, I'll take that. Actually, the amount of whiskey I can drink.
No, I have a question for whiskey. Jameson or Bushmills?
Oh, Jameson.
Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson.
Oh, the Bushmills Black Barrel's really good.
Okay. Nice.
I just think Bushmills has a bit of a tang to it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Jameson, you like the new Jameson with coffee?
Jameson and ginger ale.
Okay. Nice.
That's interesting. I never tried. Never even thought about this. Okay.
Really, it's really, really good. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Trust me, it'll be your new favorite drink.
I learned recently. Okay, maybe a year ago, so that wasn't recent. But yeah, with this lockdown, you lost the time. What was the drink? Jägermeister with 7-Up.
What?
Yeah, Jägermeister with 7-Up. That's actually very nice.
Supposed to be
more refreshing. Yeah, I was surprised.
Is that supposed to be like Irish or what?
No, just for a mix.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, thank God.
What are you doing, Irish Mond?
sorry.
I just kind of figured like 7. Yeah, no, that sounds disgusting, man. Jaeger with
Jaeger.
Yeah, just Jaeger. Jaeger with Jaeger.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go to bedtime stories. What stories were your parents reading to you before bed?
I didn't get read stories. I was thrown up the stairs.
Now that's Irish.
That's what makes me Irish.
And we have a surprise guest, and he put himself in question marks, so we have to wait.
Surprise guest.
Hello, guest.
Who is it?
They just told me to come and enter because it's an Irish week. I'm like, why would you ask me to put me in an Irish week? And I thought, well, I can't put my finger on it. But
It's the bird the Viking wants.
Yes.
How are you guys?
How are you?
Oh, some random guy. I don't know. It's gotten longer.
There it is.
Oh, cool. You think that hairdo would suit me?
No, the beard would, Deb.
Hey, you guys,
I'm
keep
working on my Ronnie.
I almost considered shaving the whole thing off, but I thought, nah, the distance. By the time the lockdown is over, I'll be down to my knees. So
yeah, you're gonna need it for winter.
It kept me. It was very handy for winter, actually. So
I'm kind of envious of anybody with a beard, you know.
You're going to play to the new Vikings.
That's where the haircut came from. Did I tell you that before? Yeah, because I went there as an extra for Vikings, and this is the time when I had similar length hair to, like, it was growing, but it wasn't. It was barely enough to tie back, and it was like, and it trimmed it, and I was like, oh no, what have you done? And then I was like, Actually. No. Just kept it ever since.
Cool. Okay, Dave. So we are okay. Oh,
Yes.
I know who you are. Oh my God, how did that happen?
Yes.
Right, Joanne,
I just read the mind.
Yes.
The
question.
So basically, we are doing now random Irish questions, and one question I've asked there, I would like you to answer. What makes you Irish?
Can't put my finger on it, but I don't know. You guys were talking about how much you can drink. I suppose that's one, but I'm not the greatest drinker in the world, especially now. Two whiskeys and it makes me dizzy headed. It must be the cabin fever.
Yeah.
I don't even think my accent is that Irish either. It's Dublin, but it's neutral Dublin, even though I'm from the north of Dublin.
Posh Dublin.
No. How dare you, Mo? I'm not from the south of Dublin. I'm not from Fox Rock.
Oh,
I've heard
dear.
those people speak. I'm pale. I'm not orange.
Triggered.
I went to a school with both, so I know I'm more than capable of identifying the difference. But that's it. But I don't know. I guess my gingerness is another thing.
I was about to say I didn't want to be too blunt there. I'd be like, ginger.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say that.
It's just like
Oh, it's left of it anyway, because my hair is going brown or blonde, or it's in debate apparently. Whereas the beard still seems to be in ginger.
It's not exactly ginger. Dare I say strawberry blonde?
Strawberry blonde. Lockdown is affecting you. No sun and no color.
I hate when people say strawberry blondes, but I'm afraid that's the way it is.
Deb's strawberry blonde, right? I'm proud.
Strawberry blonde.
Can you understand where I'm coming from, Deb? Then, where you kind of like, oh, strawberry blondes.
Oh no, I don't mind the strawberry blonde.
Oh no, I always like to think of it. Oh, they're just being nice instead of calling me ginger. I'm like, no, you'll have to.
Oh no, I get called ginger all the time, and obviously people are colorblind. But anyway.
There you go.
Okay,
It's
so
kind of
let's guys. Next question. Is it true that in Ireland you're being given to drink Guinness from the age of 5?
That is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not even a legend. It's
baby Guinness.
Yeah, where do you think baby Guinness comes from? Like, it's for parents that want their kids to shut the fuck up. Like,
were you guys ever given shandy by your parents when you were kids?
Never.
No, that was that was 2. Never mind 5. So.
Interesting.
Interesting. So that's when all the drinking comes from Ireland.
That's it.
Yeah. So I was wondering then about habits. So top 5 Irish habits.
We forget. I'm for one forget a lot. I think that's an Irish thing, but I could be wrong. What do you guys think?
Probably apologizing too much is one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
at the end of a phone call, bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
No.
No. Yeah, that is also. When you go to the start, you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I think even though Ireland is becoming less of a religious country, we still have a tendency to bless ourselves over certain situations, I find. So,
like English.
Perhaps.
I find that I do that with an ambulance that drives by. Sometimes, not all the time, but I kind of go, it's more of a, like I'm not religious, but I'm just kind of like, hope they're okay. Like, you know.
Yeah. So let's say you drive by an ambulance or you drive by a church where there was a funeral on, you just can't help but go like that.
Yes.
It's not for Christ, it's for them.
Yeah. In Greece is the same.
And Hachi, do you have anything to add?
No, the apologising one and the phone one. I would, yeah, I do that. No, I can't think of any other.
Yeah, even I got it. It's like, I don't know, it's a sickness. You say sorry to everything. So I don't remember what I was doing exactly, but I think I was in a shopping and I was just, looking for stuff and I hit something. Then I automatically say sorry, and then I look, it was just like a board or something. It wasn't.
I got one more. We're the masters of small talk. For example, Harrius.
Good.
How are you?
Well,
Yeah. You know yourself.
I don't do small talk.
Well, maybe it's a
Do
Dublin
shy
thing. I don't
talk,
know.
huh?
Shy talk, yeah.
Yeah,
Shy
that's
talk.
me. I'm the opposite. I ramble.
Okay.
And the worst with Iris, I'm the person who is late. I know. But like when I used to study in Watford, in Dublin, it's not so bad. But you could go to a doctor like 30 minutes, like, yeah, that's fine. Like, great, 1 hour later for an appointment, fine. Like,
Irish times.
yes.
so the question comes up from here. So which Irish saying or slang do you think is the most confusing to non-Irish people?
Probably what's the crack?
I'm trying to think of a particular one,
I
but
can't think of one.
what's the
But did
crack?
you have any situations
there
that you
is.
said something and the other person was like, huh?
See, what's the crack? I think clicks very quickly
Oh,
with people who are not from here. Like, imagine if it explains once, then that's it. Like after that, whereas if it, I don't know. Imagine. I'm not sure. That's a tough one. I'm losing my eye.
there are obvious ones. We just can't think of one. Like,
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
the obvious ones you can't think of straight away.
you kind of take them for granted.
That's it.
Yeah, I suppose.
yeah, like slansa or like is, everything is.
Well, we have
Like
names.
It is.
Well, do you ever get confused by certain words we'd use for certain things? Let's say we call the toilets the jacks or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it's like, sorry, where'd you need to go again? I didn't catch that, like, so.
Who's Jack?
Jack. Jack.
Or this yoke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That would be awfully confusing if you didn't know, if you weren't in the known. That yoke there, pass it over. What?
What?
Especially because yolks could mean many things.
Anything.
When Irish people say, I will, yeah, and then they don't do anything.
Yeah, I'd say this is definitely a confusing one.
Yes. Dave, Jameson or Bushmills?
Jameson. It's not even an argument. It's Jameson.
Yay.
Cool.
I do
Jameson
like
is
Good
the
man
winner.
yourself.
I do like Bushmills, but Jameson is tops for Irish whiskey.
Cool.
It's only whiskey.
Do you
I
have it
drink.
straight?
Double neat.
So, your favorite place in Dublin, in Ireland, I mean. Let's start from Mo.
Favorite place. I like Belfast a lot. There's good craft to be had up there. I like it. And yeah, Belfast.
Belfast, okay. Hattie?
My favourite place would be Glendalough in Wicklow and all surrounding.
Yep.
Okay. Deb?
I love the west of Ireland. Generally, anywhere there's water and anywhere there's a mountain, I am happy in my happy place.
Nice.
And Dave?
Outside of Dublin, Cork for me feels like a mini Dublin, so I just like it for that reason. And it's easy to get around, and for me, it's always a cool city. In Dublin, especially though, over in Howth, Like part of my family are from there, and I'm very familiar with the Long Walk and the harbours and stuff like that. So it's a real cool place to stay when it's nice weather. Anyway,
how to certainly a recommended place, like especially to walks that are not highlighted and so on. Somewhere in the buses there are nice views and so on.
I always call it a mini Los Angeles because like all the rich people live up the top and all the working class people live near where the harbour is. So.
Okay.
Nice one.
So let's go now to Irish traditions. So what's your favorite Irish tradition?
Drinking.
Specifically drinking to anything.
It's all about everything.
I should have prepared.
I don't know if it's a tradition, but just saying how are you to randomers?
And getting disgruntled if they don't say hi back.
Yeah.
Hello.
And Hatsi?
I actually can't think of any. I can't think of any like Irish traditions that I would celebrate or my family would. I'm trying to think like when I was a kid or whatever, but no, I can't think of any.
It doesn't have to be anything serious. It can be something like silly. I don't know.
No, I don't have any. I'll think of some when this call is over now. Guaranteed.
No worries. What is the most favorite Irish celebration and why?
Well, imagine it's St. Patrick's Day, right? Unless it's too commercial for everyone else, I don't know. So
it's the drinking on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Plus, it's cool because you meet so many people. Like the last few Paddy's Days, like when you're just walking around the city and you're just meeting random people, and they're from all over the world. So you meet guys from Los Angeles who are like, "Oh my God, you're from Ireland," and you just share Guinness with them and stuff like that. So it's good crack, and you're there basically from the morning. You skip the parade and you're still out until like leaving 4 a.m. It's like the best crack ever. So
Funny how the Americans absolutely love Irish people, though.
Oh,
It's really like, oh my God, my great aunt was 2'6" Irish. And I'm like, yeah. Very strange.
I went to Notre Dame. That makes me Irish.
And it's like, oh, you tell them it's like, oh, I'm from Northern Ireland, and they're like, oh, I love Belfast. I'm like, good for you, yeah.
You gotta love their enthusiasm, though.
Yeah.
So, favorite Irish food? Dave?
We're not really custom for our food, are we?
Potatoes.
Model.
I know, but potatoes and what, like, you know, like
Fry up.
Bacon and cabbage. Stew. Coddle.
coddle's a good call, actually.
Oh, there's a tradition. Curly kale at Halloween.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I knew I'd get one.
So we have a thing in Halloween where you put kale and mashed potatoes, and you pick out for coins that are wrapped around in like cling film. So that was me every Halloween. I presume it was the same for yourselves as well.
Yeah.
And the ring in the barn brack, did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as often as the curly kale, but or monster mash we called it.
Oh, favorite Irish food?
I like Irish breakfast.
Okay.
Although,
beans and hash browns and bacon. And...
soda bread.
Oh,
Go for it.
Nice.
But it's so heavy. Like my parents were eating Irish breakfast, and after one day they were like, "No, Irish breakfast, please don't." Like, it was too much on the stomach.
Yeah, I like without the beans. I would prefer, but yeah.
I'd be fairly fond of
and the pudding also. Pudding. Yeah. Black pudding.
I like it. I do it.
It's a required taste.
Yeah.
I think it tastes good. It's just the thought that goes into it, maybe.
Just don't mention it's pig's blood and you'll be all right.
Kathy, you want to say something?
Me, I was just saying to the black pudding and the.
And Irish stew, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Very nice.
Let's see. We have one viewer question there.
Oh.
I can't read this name. Can somebody help me, please?
Speaking about Iris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moon tour to your left.
Moon tour to your left.
Tiroliate.
Yeah, the geography teacher, I think.
And even with your pronunciation, I would be able to repeat that.
Yes.
I don't speak that well Irish either. I need to pick it up either. I need to relearn again. I was never good at it in school. Typical Dubliner, I am.
I think you have answered this question before. What was one of their gigs so far that they've done? Yeah, we talk about this topic, unless you want to repeat yourself, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Limerick or Belfast was really good. There you go.
Sorry, wrong.
Yeah, another topic. Something weird.
Keith.
I didn't know this question involves inflatables. I think I saw. If he literally means banana hammer, I saw one in the Aylstrom gig once, but that was ages ago. That was Bloodstock now 2.5 years ago, but that was inflatables everywhere. That was class because like, have any of you guys ever seen Aylstrom live?
No.
Yeah.
So
I see the duck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They brought it in like with like 4 songs to go or something like that. But there's people literally jumping on inflatables everywhere. You had a guy surfing on one of those ducks that you bathe in the swimming pool, and you see him. Oh, he's going well. All of a sudden, upside down into the crowd. And you kind of don't want to laugh, but you can't help yourself. Everyone's giddy and beer by then, so.
Amazing.
I hope that answers your question, Keith.
So I think that's all. Oh. That's all for your questions. So, Dave, do you have any questions for the ladies?
For the ladies, yeah.
Do I have any questions?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't think any of you guys. I don't think you guys asked this, but who are your favorite bands from Ireland at the moment?
No, we haven't.
No.
For me, it's Vernon Jane and Rest of Nation.
Rest of Nation are very good, actually.
Yeah, I'm really digging By Curious. Vernon Jane. Who else have been listening to? Not so much metal, but really liking Pillow Queens as well.
For me, I mean, people
Dead
that bring a
Label as
lot of,
well. Really digging Dead Label.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
people that bring a lot of energy, like Dead Label, Psychosis, Crossfire, and of course, Element X. Way. It would be awkward if nobody mentioned that.
I wasn't expecting that.
Special guests. Oh, no, I'm joking. Yeah.
See.
Yeah, Rest of Nation, Vernon Jane, and Strangers with Guns. These are the ones I'm listening to at the moment.
The rest of Nation are amazing. Like, they're fantastic. Oh, and Sectile. Sectile are absolutely
Oh,
class.
Sectile, yes.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Gabby's a hell of a singer, isn't he?
Oh, I know.
He's
I just
really
remember,
good.
like, it's good whenever you can just grab your bassist and have a little waltz with the time signatures that they're playing. They were literally waltzing in the middle of it, and you could just see him go, "Oh, that's different." Okay, so that was good.
Yeah, I really liked Sectius. The Rest of Nation was alright when I saw them. Yeah. So yeah. So that's everything. I see no questions. So that's everything from us. So first of all, we want to thank the viewers for joining, participating with questions, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So because we are back next week, and we want to thank Witchkicker for joining us, telling us about Witchkicker, the band, and so on. And we will post all links below to support them. And for the rest, we want to thank them as well for talking about Irish stuff, and Dave from Element X talking about Irish stuff as well. So I'm passing the microphone to the ladies, to Witchkicker.
Yeah, thank you for having us on, and thank you everybody that asked some questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
No worries. So we are looking forward for going out of the lockdown and seeing Witchkicker first hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Laura. Cheers. Thank you so much for having us.
Cheers, ladies. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good.